Shake like I get veggie. It's in my pocket, like heavy. It's everywhere, I'm a rabbit. Something low, so to go, keep that cannon. You can go, I can't pin it. And that fast thing speaking through the city. And it mimic rain in my dad's bitchy. Motherfucker fame, all my niggas litty. Leave it to the face, I don't smoke no feeling. Now, dripping sauce like a.
You sent me a party invite? Yo. Yo.
Hey, bro, what the business is?
You gotta sit out.
Hey, Keith, what you gonna do?
Man, those 5 years, she say that's a bitch. I done made a whole $1 million off the flip phone. No soldier boy, that bitch ain't even have a ringtone. She ain't even make me like I skate.
I ain't sitting no party invite, Bert.
I went straight up there tomorrow, so they hate. And I got a lot of cars, they all.
But you can leave, though. I see you after the game. I see you after the game. Yeah, you stay up in them motherfuckers. We did it.
Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Ncaa25, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is an important matchup, a battle of two top 10 teams, two forces colliding. One team will leave here making a big statement, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. He'd been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And we're able to get him down. Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle now for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On the ground, it's Judkins. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The back's got it. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
A 4th down completion to the running back. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks. And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Back to throw. It's Howard. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move, looking deep, and it's incomplete. They let him fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And they get him down after the completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 6.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown, Oregon. Number 1. Halton in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff to the right side. Gets some space around the 30. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Scanning the field, it's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21, Ohio State, 7.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Trying to find some room. It's Judkins.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. A handoff to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field. It's Howard. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. The mark is still running enough to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Tight end goes in motion. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown, Oregon.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
In the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. There's contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Howard. And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double...
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, it is a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the ball to the ground. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Howard. Going for a big play downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. And bulldozing his way through. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. They've got him to sack for the defense. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in hurry-up mode. Dropping back, it's Howard. Quick throw to the left. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why.
Yo. You see him right there? This is the dude that play my home, but a streamer, right? Yeah. 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 I'm the one that be whooping his ass. I'm the one that be whooping his ass. What color you want to wear? All right, say less. GA. Y'all from who do you say y'all was from? I was about to say Milwaukee. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna whip both y'all ass right quick. That's just how it's gonna look. So I'm just matching the words with the image. Yeah. One of y'all just joined my shit, didn't you? I'll tell you after I beat both of y'all asses. Then y'all can go back and look at that film. Then y'all can go back and look at that film. Then y'all can go back and look at that film.
Alabama, welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And Rowdy, we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
You good. The last nigga I just beat, he had the same shit just like that. Whooped his ass.
Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right.
You gonna need that shit. Because when I get high, this shit ain't gonna stop.
It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks.
Sometimes
they feel like they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They'll try a pass here. It's a fourth down stop.
Damn, I thought the running back was RB. Damn, we locked in.
Showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Miller. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch.
Well.
And he'll make it for the score. Touchdown, tie. So they began with great field position, and that didn't.
Just say that when the game. Just say that when the game over.
Advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner.
Damn, bro, can I warm up? I got to warm up to the game. I got to warm up to the game because he got home field.
Here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the
bro, you got to warm up when you play different people. So different people play different. That's how I know you don't got no skill. That's how I know you don't got no skill because you want every game doing the same boring ass shit. I already know.
Got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw testing the middle. It's caught downfield. He's swarmed by the defense. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's James. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back, fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Slides down to avoid the tackle. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Point after, up and good.
The kick is good.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 92, set to kick it off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Looking for a gap. It's James. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon.
Number 20.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powers through. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Looks left and finds his target there. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. Here's that defense shifting again.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, Alabama 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. That'll bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to his target. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the right here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
To throw, it's Milrow. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So after the momentum shifts, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Ducks offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Trying to extend the play. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Touchdown, Oregon, number 20.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Press coverage now from the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
To the air, it's Milroe. Quick throw to the left side. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy who wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 43rd? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The pocket breaking down. Sacked in the play, could not escape the pass rush. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. So that wraps up a wild first half. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here, take a break, and be back for the second half soon. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Not a long kickoff, fielded just inside the 25. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Lets it go. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes.
Yeah, I quit at 21. Y'all just keep playing.
And then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start.
So your homeboy go ahead and add me.
Onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last
Oh, okay, my bad.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Signs the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to scramble now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from him.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To the air, it's Milroe. He eludes the rush. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw.
You can say that, just make sure the stadium on different. Yeah. All right.
Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. Colliding here today, two top 25 teams having tremendous seasons set to battle it out against one another. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good. Team. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 3rd down play for this offense.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Has to roll that running around. They cut him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. He'll hand it off, and they'll stop him short at the line to gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He had hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll feed the back again. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers.
The end of the first quarter with the score Oregon 7, Alabama 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Makes a quick grab.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Caught quickly.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Now here's the toss play. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical and pick up the first down.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Milroe. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Extending the play now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but lose the ball at the 12. A red zone opportunity. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Looking for some space. It's James. They'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a strong stiff arm. And the defense brings him down. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. Gives the offense the football at the 42. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see what they can do here. There's time to run a few plays, perhaps get into field goal range. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he steps out after reaching the 30. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quick throw over the middle. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
And Duck's powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. This defense makes some adjustments to get a stop. Trying to extend the play. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Gabriel. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today. But they'll try to add in the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And they stop him at the 11. Not good drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but...
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On the run, it's James. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. The Pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Caught near the goal line. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. But this contest is not a regular matchup. A battle of two top tens. Two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Tigers will kick it away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Wow, taking his shot on the very first play. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch it.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we've talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 for the first possession. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
That makes the score Oregon 14, Clemson 0.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The offense starts with a short field. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Stewart. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. A completion makes it second down. Looking for a gap. It's Maffa. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. He's escaping the pocket now. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touches.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves.
The ball is picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks are more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Important second down play coming up.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and
football comes out. Defense has got the football. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. On the scoop and score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Here's the second down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Launching it. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is an important matchup, a battle of two top 10 teams, two forces colliding. One team will leave here making a big statement, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Play clock, and that'll cost the offense. Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. But this contest is not a regular matchup. A battle of two top 10s, two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement, as we'll see the #6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And now another deep ball here. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Hand off to the single back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
To pick up the 3rd and short through the air. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Blue. Tackle, but first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Dropping back, it's yours. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Completion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Let's it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication. You can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. Fielded just inside the 25. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's yours. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and
he fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
points.